We've talked before about how handing over your responsibilities to third-party services, whether it's packages like npm packages or any packages, libraries, abstractions, frameworks, so that you don't have to do thinking, necessarily means that you're going to be less capable of understanding what the heck's going on under the hood of the things that you're using. Here's an example how this kind of stuff leads to second, third, fourth order effects. Broadcom employee data stolen by ransomware crooks following hit on payroll provider. So they attacked the payroll provider and then they got access to that stuff, and then employee data was stolen as a second order effect of these attacks. So ADP was the one who was hacked, and Broadcom uses ADP. Broadcom's HR department has begun the process of informing current and former staff who are affected by the September ransomware attack at Business Systems House. Broadcom no longer uses ADP or by extension BSH for payroll in the Middle East. The internal email confirmed, because this was in the Middle East. And at the time of the incident, the company was in the process of switching payroll providers. So in September 2024, they were aware of a ransomware attack, and then they had to send out emails to notify everybody. Personal data became available on the internet. They disclosed which types of information were available, and the El Dorado ransomware group claimed responsibility for the attack shortly thereafter in November. Now, I want to see, I don't remember if this one, here we go. This is the data that was taken. National ID numbers, National Health Insurance ID numbers, Health Insurance Policy ID numbers, financial account numbers, dates of birth, salary details, employment termination date, personal email addresses, personal phone numbers, home addresses. So what happens here is that ADP got hacked. This information got accessed. Then the information was used to hack employees at Broadcom, which is a second order effect. And you also have to wonder how many orders of effect are we from the source when it comes to ADP itself. This is something that people don't think about anymore, or rather I should say they don't think about very much in the tech industry in this day and age. They don't, even just down to simple coding paradigms. What second, third, or fourth order effect is my code going to have on other related aspects? And we can see this play out in real life. There's a principle here, and it can bubble up. It's kind of like the event clicks in JavaScript with HTML. When you click on an element that's nested inside other elements, the click event bubbles up to its parents, right? You can see the principle bubble up here because we don't think about these continued effects that go down the line. This is how this stuff works. And it might feel like, not very meaningful to secure an S3 bucket or whatever, but it's actually very, very meaningful.